Well, she's only got 1 life bar, so this isn't going to be too big of a deal.
How did she hop onto that post and...
Ninja!
She's so...
We got her! We got her! So long, witch! Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Sekiro here on the K-Wings 01 Batman channel, whatever you want to call it. And we're here in the burning estate of Hirata, which is the former home of the Dragon Heir, or the Dragon... I feel like the Dragon Emperor would be China, so we'll just say Dragon Heir. And make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe for the Lone Wolf Shinobi.
We're at the place where the little kid used to live? Or...
This is where he's been hidden, yeah.
Oh, where they're keeping him, yeah.
And of course we're dealing with tons of little barbarians and thieves and people that have overrun this entire estate and left nary a survivor. So how we're going to roll with this series is this is stealth-based, so it might move a little bit slower pace than some of the other LPs or walkthroughs you're seeing on YouTube, because our goal is to do this the way of the ninja. Not necessarily to be not seen, because that's not a possibility in this game, but more or less to do as many stealth takedowns as possible.
Ah, so the people don't alert anyone to our presence?
Yeah, because you don't want to be overwhelmed in this game. It's something I'm noticing.
Yeah.
And we've got a couple more people that are on patrol. I can see a dude over there with his torch, as well as one that's coming toward us. Now in this game, the guys with the torches need to be your priority for taking down, because they kind of act like little alarms that will alert other enemies to your presence. They also have an insane amount of vision, which doesn't make sense because you would think it would just be that little area of flames around them.
You think it's like they can see you from a mile away or something. It's like, what? They all have like 20/20 or 20/40 vision or something?
Yeah, really?
Or 40/20.
So Wolf has a shinobi ability you can earn, which gives him night vision, which allows you to see even better.
Whoa.
And there are other things that you can do, but the enemies never get upgraded, but the enemies themselves, even if you're not careful, a regular peon like this guy or an archer can kill you.
Wow.
And usually how they accomplish this is by surrounding you. Also, those dudes with the axe on the stick or whatever that is, they tend to be a pain in the butt and kill me every once in a while if I'm not careful. So we're just going to try to reset our encounter meter so we can stealth destroy these fools.
Oh, did you just heal yourself then? Or?
I did.
Awesome. Yeah, I feel like at the beginning of this video, Sekiro looks really tired. But maybe that's just because you're really tired.
Well, this is 3 years in the past, so he looks a little bit different than he did. Except, it's like he is revisiting these visions, because notice he still has his shinobi arm.
Yes.
That's prosthetic.
So it's like...
Ow.
I don't know. It's like in Scrooged, where he's visiting the ghost of Christmas past or something.
Yeah, kind of.
Like
oh, great. So not only am I covered in blood, but now I've got, like, mud all over me, too. That's fun. Alright, bye, guys.
Best day ever.
It seems. Alright. So, let's go inside of, this little...
Creepy music?
Quaint house. Well, yeah, it's gonna be creepy. I mean, this entire, city was ransacked by savages. Alright, nobody inside here. Well, aside from the people who are no longer living. A lot of those people. Nice samurai armor.
Oh, yeah, that was cool. You should take that and wear it.
No, that would just slow me down.
Really?
It did offer protection, but it wasn't, like, without its faults. Kind of like a mobile suit. You know how Gundams seem invincible, but they actually do have some weak points. Weak points for Samurai's armor was, again, where your head connects to your neck. Anywhere on your face is usually uncovered. Divine confetti, no idea what that is. Underneath a person's armpits, it wouldn't be uncommon in battle for someone to be able to grab you and force your arm up so that they can get in a stabbing motion with their sword. So, you know, also they would probably aim for like the collarbone or the shoulder if it was a little bit exposed. Your legs weren't as heavily covered as, say, your torso and your back. But, I mean...
And then you'll be slower, like, moving around, too. You won't be able to dodge very well.
Yeah, you did move at a slower pace.
So it's like someone's about to stab your foot, and you're like, I want to dart away, but I'm so bogged down with armor. Ah, my foot.
Archers also were trained to aim for just above the shoulder pads to get an arrow through your neck if they were facing... not mounted samurai, but like footmen that were coming after them.
You know what I would love to do if I was a samurai? Build my own custom foot armor. Like, put some steel plates in there. I don't know.
No, they never really thought about, you know... Because it wasn't... It was a dirty way of fighting. Like, samurai had, you know, a code. It's not that the ninjas or shinobi didn't have a code, but... Shinobi's job was to kill you, and they were going to accomplish that by any means necessary.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, they don't... Early on, yes, when they were special forces, they did have a code of honor. But ninjas, or rather the later shinobis, the ones that people romanticize about in the 20th century, those ninjas... were not honorable. They would kill you, accomplish their goal, go to bed, and start it all over again. If they lived, then that was considered a success.
So basically, like, samurai had more rules about combat, like, they had to kill you, but they could only kill you by certain rules.
They would also announce their identity to you in combat. It would, like, I would be like, I am Luke K-Wing, and I am from New York City. Prepare to face me, and we would fight.
Wait, why would you announce your presence? Then you can't sneak up on them.
Exactly, you're not sneaking up on them. It was basically like a duel. When samurais met, it was kind of like, you know, this big, open thing.
But would they? What if? Ah! Oh my gosh, who's this guy?
He's his name's right up there. Juzou.
Juzo.
The Drunkard.
Drunkard.
All right, so let's dispatch of all these little guys. Because they look like they'll be a problem during our little duel.
Man, you were so light on your feet. You're running so fast.
I am Shinobi.
And look at how your arms are kind of behind you as you're running. I'm just saying.
That's not really the Naruto ninja run.
But is the Naruto ninja run extremely accurate, though? I mean, I feel like your ninja run is more accurate.
I always thought that the Naruto show was... I never liked it in the beginning because I thought, man, this is not how ninjas were. They did not wear bright colors. They didn't operate in teams. And then I find out later in life that shinobi were a team of usually 4 or 5 people that would go in the cover of night wearing headbands over their heads to identify themselves from friend and foe. And, you know, they would work together to deal with a much larger threat. They would still probably just arrive to, dang it, kill people at night. But when they worked together, it was usually for a very big thing.
Wow.
Like to overthrow a feudal lord or deal with a samurai, which a samurai, they were basically like landowners and they were really big in society. It wasn't just like, okay, I'm a samurai, you know, warrior. I don't have a big place in the society. That's actually wrong. Samurai... they had like a whole system built around them where they were landowners, they had vast amounts of wealth. Yes, they answered to like a feudal lord or a daimyo, a shogun, whatever, but at the same time they were also a ruling class. And they were not, all of them were not very nice to peasants and other things, hence why there was an uprising of peasants in the late 16th century and until like right around the... we'll say 100 years or so before the Meiji period. There was still a lot of problems.
Yeah, I mean, like, I bet they probably looked down on people that didn't have land and stuff like that.
Well, they would pillage other people's towns. They would mess with other samurais. Some samurais were very good to their people. And other samurais were just because they were samurai, they were kind of jerks.
Well, I'm guessing most people couldn't really defend against samurai
But
because there was nobody to defend them.
you could say the same thing about some of the Knights Templar who weren't really religious or anything like that. They were just involved with the Templars for power. They also, there's horror stories of things that they did to people as well. So, you know, there are good stories and there are bad stories.
They were originally, the Knights Templar were originally there to give people safe passage.
Yeah, their whole job was to give people safe passage into the Holy Land. Alright, it looks like that guy's not going to follow us. Whereas the later people that joined during the Crusade, they were bankers and they were corrupt politicians and very not good men that just not necessarily wanted to watch the world burn, but they were obsessed with power. And they didn't really care how they got it. And they used the church and they used the mission of the Templars for ill-gotten gains and a lot of horrible atrocities.
Yeah.
And the Knights Templar were kind of like taken over by this group. They started as something, you know, good, but then they became something corrupt.
This guy is so big,
Oh,
Luke.
I just messed up a stealth attack. We're doomed.
Juzou the Drunkard. Is this like the Drunken Master from Jackie Chan?
No, that would be China.
Oh, never mind.
No, this is a guy who is basically like a Dark Souls boss. And he's not friendly.
Well, I was just remembering, like, when I was doing my report on food in Edo period, and that was actually it was called the Samurai era, when Samurai basically ruled. The Samurai, they ate so many foods, pickled, you know, like...
Oh my gosh! Sorry, that scared me. Oh, he didn't make any noises. And he's so big.
Oh my gosh. Anyway.
Jump scares are a thing in Dark Souls games, okay? Oh my gosh. Oh.
Anyway, yeah, the Samurai's meal was like... It felt like it was 500 times more expensive than the average peasant's meal. Because,
oh yeah.
Like, the peasant's meal... They couldn't even afford rice. They ate this stuff called millet, which wasn't even as expensive as rice, where samurai would have rice, miso soup, grilled fish, pickled, not lobster, but like octopus, radishes, you know, everything. They would eat so many good foods.
Oh, come on. I can't take this stuff following me. Run!
So yeah, like the difference between the class system was so real, man.
Yeah, but a lot of Japanese anime show, usually it is a hero's journey or a hero's redemption. One of the things I loved about Rurouni Kenshin is Kenshin was the Hitokiri Batosai, which was this very murderous... basically, he was more shinobi than he was a samurai, though. I mean, he did have a code, but he went in there and he was like a one-man team. He would wipe out so many corrupt, you know, other team samurais, like from another daimyo or, you know, corrupts all kinds of stuff. And then later in his life, to atone for his sins, he would not kill people anymore. He would still beat them to a pulp with his sword, but he would use the side of the sword that was dull. That will, you know, would be...
oh, yeah,
because it was a double-sworded weapon. One would be sharp and one side would be dull. But it was interesting to see the dynamic of how there were samurais like picking on people and doing all this other stuff, and you had this one guy who still believed in the code and believed in treating everybody with respect, including the towns that he would visit, you know?
Yeah.
So, okay, we don't have time to talk right now.
Why would we be talking to this random person? Wait, he's going up against him?
Hear how he announced his name? So he's addressed who you are, so now he can kill you in an honorable way. Pretty much.
So it's dishonorable to kill someone unless you announce your name?
Well, I mean, a samurai carries a lot of respect. It was a big part of their culture. No!
That guy's a samurai?
I doubt that guy is, but this...
No, the guy helping you.
Yeah, he is. We're dead.
Oh.
Okay, so we had to dispatch of all those fools again, and that just leaves Mr. Sunshine. This has not been going very well. I've choked a couple times fighting just random goons, And I had to go across the pond, or the lake, or whatever you want to call that, little body of water, and I had to assassinate every single guy over there. So now we have full death meter again. And apparently I missed somebody.
Oops.
Well, we're gonna have to rectify that. Hopefully we can take this guy out without Mr. Drunkard there noticing us. Surprise! Score. Okay, so we're just gonna nice and easy. Need that stealth kill. I think that sword's in my way. There we go. Hi there.
Whoa.
Now we're gonna go do the same thing again. We're gonna go talk to our samurai buddy. What makes that dude so dangerous is he has, like, poison abilities, so he's putting poison all over his sword, which a couple swings of that and we're dead.
Why would he do that? That's not very honorable.
Well, he's a bandit, but a samurai still will announce his presence. Burn, baby, burn! That weapon doesn't... the flame is just useless. I really like the axe because the axe has an ability to do a combo chain, which you want to do everything you can to cause a enemy to lose their posture so that you can use a killing attack on them. And with the other samurai assisting us, we are actually building up his meter quite a bit, and the axe is really helping me get some good hits in there. Whoa!
Yeah.
Almost there. Keep going. No, 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 no. Don't let him do it. Don't let him poison his sword. Yeah! Uh-oh, we're out of stuff. Oh no, I died. We're so close. Resurrect and kill this fool. Target him. Target.
Oh my gosh.
So notice how his stamina meter also continues to build up, so you have to finish them quickly. Die!
Oh. That guy's ginormous.
Not anymore. Unrefined sake. A bottle of cloudy, unrefined sake. And a prayer bead. So once you get 4 prayer beads, you were able to up your vitality and your posture meter, which
That's
makes
good.
it harder for enemies to make you stagger.
Awesome. Oh, well, that guy helped you out. That was nice. But he's not wearing any armor.
Well, he's at home.
Oh.
That fight was hard on this old body. Go on ahead.
He's a retired samurai?
What in the world? No, he's not a retired. That is what a samurai would wear at home, and also that's how the public would identify you as a samurai. You had, like, very nice garb.
And his, like, ponytail thing? Or
Yep.
his hairstyle?
Yep, his hairstyle would also be a dead
So,
giveaway that he was
he didn't look down on you or anything.
Well, I mean, I'm a shinobi, so
that's right.
I'm special forces.
You work for, like...
This is my base. This is my shogun lives here, my feudal lord. I am coming home to this mess.
So he respects you, kind
Oops.
of, that guy.
Well, I mean, he respects that I fought with him. I mean, I don't know how a samurai felt about a shinobi.
You probably wouldn't eat lunch with you, though, but he'd fight by your side.
Right. But people have to understand that the whole thing between farmers being ninjas and, you know, being the enemy of the samurai, that's kind of 20th century stuff. Shinobi, whether it was a trained special forces like Green Beret guy, or it was a farmer, they weren't necessarily the antithesis of a threat to samurai. They would be a bigger threat to, like, feudal lords and corrupt politicians, and they would go in and destroy them. They weren't always going after samurai unless samurai were protecting a corrupt daimyo or something.
Yeah.
Just because, I mean, a samurai was more trained than them. Like, in the later, you know, time of the ninja, what we know as the ninjas.
You know what I was just thinking about when you were talking about landowners that fought for people? That's the whole story of Zoro's. He was a wealthy landowner.
Mm-hmm.
But he actually didn't wear wealthy landowner armor and stuff. He actually pretended he was just a regular guy. Like, nobody knew who he was.
Just a regular Joe. Yep.
And that's kind of the whole thing that Batman ended up doing, too.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
The son of our
It's a crazy old lady.
a dreadful vision. It was pouring out more and more. It wouldn't stop, wouldn't stop. The young master is deep in the mansion. My son, Inosuke, went to rescue him. So he's probably fine, but you never know. The young master might need you, rogue shinobi. Go to him, will you?
Oh, Inosuke? You mean the guy who's always getting his butt kicked? Okay.
I always forget who that guy is.
He was the dude who was injured in front of where his mother was and he couldn't go to her.
Oh.
Yeah. So this is 3 years in the past, and they're still gonna make Inosuke this weakling. Alright, so nobody has the dragon rot right now, which is good. That means we're actually doing quite well. So I'm gonna change up our weapons again because I don't know what we're gonna face. I really like the axe. The axe is becoming my favorite prosthetic. And let's have some shuriken. There we go.
Yeah, I think I know, I can kind of picture, like, the shinobi and, like, the, well, that was gross. The, samurai, like, the House of Lords and the House of Commons.
You... the young masters... I wouldn't go in there if I were you. Dreadful illusion techniques. Without a snap seed, it cannot be overcome. Take this. It's not much, but it's what I have.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Thank
for that.
you. Should we give him some soup or some,
Should we give him some soup?
or something to make him feel better?
I don't know about some soup. I mean...
like, maybe some Neosporin?
I feel bad for Inosuke because, I mean, that's the second time that the developers have basically made him worthless. Because he is all beaten and... I don't know if he's mortally injured or what, but every time we talk to him, he's still alive.
It's like a running gag.
Yeah, it feels like...
Listen.
Feels like that.
Without a snap seed, you cannot overcome that illusion technique. I tried my best to be his guardian, but... look at me now. The Hirata line is finished. I must save my mother at the very least.
Well, at least you do that.
That's nice.
I used to be a shinobi like you until I caught a sword to the knee.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is convenient. So, wine cellar, maybe? Oh, secret passage to escape. See, they're smart.
Ooh, look at me, Luke. I'm actually getting game references.
I know. That game's only 10 years old, so...
Yeah.
Wait, is it?
I don't know.
Father? Mother?
I don't think they're around, little buddy.
The butterflies. Everyone is gone.
My lord. Illusion technique.
I need to try that.
It's been a long time, son of owl.
Witch!
Need butterfly.
Yep.
Burn the witch!
I think she's
Leave us.
gone.
Who are...
I'm Batman.
Do what must be done.
Yes.
Whoa. He's just not wasting any time.
I think this lady is a witch.
Now then, son of owl, shall we dance?
Those are really long kunai.
Well, she looks evil.
Yep. Alright. Vitality and posture. The lower one's vitality, the slower their posture recovers. Step dodge and attack right afterwards to create a counterattack. Okay, that sounds good.
Ugh, I don't want to fight this lady. She's
No, I
creepy.
really don't. But her music sounds cool.
Lady butterfly. Why?
Oh, wow.
Wait, she's grandma or something?
I don't know. I think she killed Owl, his father. I mean, who else could have done it? I doubt that drunk guy could have done it. This lady looks skilled. So that sidestep attack, guys, works really well. It drains their posture meter, and it even looks like it damages them too. It's so fast. Like, I could even see you just cheesing that move over and over again to be victorious. Ugh! Man.
Yeah.
That is some health bar on her. Okay.
I hope those things aren't like poison tip or something.
Well, she's only got 1 life bars, so this isn't gonna be too big of a deal. But yeah, I'm pretty sure she's the guy who killed his father.
How did she hop onto that post and...
Ninja!
She's so...
We got her! We got her! So long, witch! That's what you get for Owl.
Impressive.
What? This is not.
What? How is she still talking? We just killed her.
She is a witch!
Oh my gosh, no wonder that guy got killed.
Ah!
Luke, maybe you should lure her out of here. I think
Well,
she's-
didn't that Inosuke say something about, like, illusions? Well, I mean, attacking her is still the best bet. I mean, you know...
But how do you know it's her? Maybe you're just attacking the air.
I don't know.
Maybe she's laughing.
Oh,
at
she's
you.
not floating in the air. I just saw. She's standing on, like, a very thin wire.
Oh.
It's kind of amazing.
So she set this whole thing up for you to come in here?
Ah, no! Okay, she is tough, but it's very possible to get her meter down by doing that sidestep move. Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
What in the world?
Did she just summon creatures to attack you?
Dead. Alright, Creepazoid lady. Time for round 2.
I don't want to go back in here.
Well, too bad, so sad. We gotta go back.
She's super creepy.
Move, zombie. Oh, actually, you're not a zombie. What's up, Inosuke? Alright.
That guy got beat by an old lady.
Let's get her!
Saying.
Hey, that was the old lady that came back to life after we killed her. She has
Yeah.
the same ability as Wolf? That's not
Pretty
right.
tough. I know, just think, if you don't beat her, then you'll get beaten by an old lady.
I'm noticing that there's a rhythm to this. She said that this is a dance. Well, it feels like strike, strike, sidestep, and then that sidestep move does so much damage to her. And it's so fast. Like, if my hands were quicker, I would just cheese that move over and over and over and over again, and I think I would, like, win. But it's a hard move to execute, like, to do continuously without getting some other strikes in there. So I'm actually getting her on the defensive while I continue to use that sidestep attack. Uh-oh, what is that? I don't trust. When that death symbol comes up, you want to move. I have no idea what she's gonna do to us, but it's not gonna be something good.
Whoa!
That's for killing me once.
You got life from that.
Impressive.
All right, heal.
Boy.
We're a man, but what?
Ow, she cut my face. I didn't even see her do that. So yeah, Wolf takes damage.
Oh my gosh, this is reminding me of that other game that we did.
Which one?
The anime game where the kid's father was a lion and he got killed by a trusted advisor. I can't remember that.
Lion.
The
Arslan?
Nino Kuni.
Oh, Nino Kuni. Yeah. Okay, I was like,
You're surprisingly skilled.
yeah.
And we had to
What?
protect the little king at that point. So we're kind of protecting.
Oh, what? What was that? I just got killed by, like,
You got killed by some weird spirit beings.
ugh.
So she is
All right, she's tough. Her second form is really tough.
She is creepy confirmed.
But still, I mean, if you can cheese that move, look at the damage we're doing. No!
Still just a puppy.
I am not a puppy. I'm a man.
You know what she reminds me of? That guy from.
All right, that's it. Out of my way, you stupid archer. Die!
Well, I guess you took it out on that guy.
Yeah, I'm done playing games.
I just feel like anyone who has those kind of claws for weapons doesn't want to kill someone very fast. Like
Oh, you know what we forgot to do? Yeah, it's kind of like Vega. She's using kunai.
yeah, she's like Vega. She wants to kill people slowly.
First prayer bead necklace. Alright, so now our posture has gone up and our vitality.
Ooh.
Now we've got an edge. So, I mean, this boss, it's not that she's difficult, she's just really tricky. Like, getting her down to her first form is really easy, but her second form with those butterflies that are basically like homing missiles, that's messed up. And it also looks like she has an instant kill move where the red death icon doesn't appear over my head in her second fight. Her first fight, it's basically how I do it. It's strike, strike, sidestep, strike, strike, sidestep. And just avoid whatever that aerial attack of hers is. It's really easy to break her posture meter right here. But it's the second time when you have to deal with all the distractions of those creatures she summons. Plus, I guess her nickname Butterfly is from those weird phantom butterfly things she throws at people. It's not the kunai that you need to watch out for, it's whatever that mystical attack she has. But see how I'm able to put her on, I can't think of the word, like, I'm making her...
defense.
On the defense, yeah. Just by doing that move.
As they say in soccer, the best defense is a good offense.
So, I mean, it's always good to pay attention to what the game instructs you when you first fight a boss, because they're going to teach you a method that you're going to need in order to beat this character, and that sidestep ability is how we need to defeat her. Just like when we fought that dude in the white robe, we needed to do that counter move where we stepped on his spear. You probably could beat him another way, but it would be a lot harder than necessary. What the...
She's like superhuman. How can you dart up like 12 feet in the sky and then zoom back down on top of somebody's head without...
I have no idea.
Without, basically, how could you even... I understand if you put a wire up there, but like, how could you even dart up there? It's just... She's like some kind of supernatural freak.
Well, that freak took one of our life bars, so she's gonna make this even harder now.
Impressive, boy.
I was trying to say, like, anyone who has a weapon where you kill someone slowly, like taking bites out of them like a piranha, is disturbing. Like, they have to be demonic. Like, she likes inflicting pain. Because you have an honorable weapon, a sword, where you just stab someone and you kill them right away. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, kunais were basically used to attack people from far away.
Oh, I know, but you don't have, like, a choice.
And what... Ah, what?! Get away from me, little demons! Yeah, I am the son of Owl, the person you murdered. What?! Again with those butterflies! How did I get a resurrection? You know,
wait, your dad was a shinobi? What?
yeah, he was Owl. He was that big guy. He was the guy who saved us when we were a child. Yeah, she killed him. Pretty sure.
She killed your dad?
Yep. My gosh! This lady just went on to 11!
Alright,
We're doing it!
This lady is...
Cheesing it! Cheesing it!
This chick is toast.
Oh no! I broke the pattern! See, it is so hard to do that consecutively, to just cheese that! Get down here! Oh my gosh! No!
Still just a
I am sick and tired of you calling me a four-legged animal! I am a man! Man. I don't think we can beat her.
She's super mean.
Yeah, the good thing about this game is it's so open-ended that you can go to any area you want, and according to the internet, we actually haven't even fought the first boss yet, so I think she's a little out of our league for now. So unfortunately, Ninja will vanish fighting this boss. Thanks for watching, guys. The butterfly just proved too tough for me early on in the game, and
you got beaten by an old lady.
I did get beat by an old lady. Wolf is sad. Like, comment, subscribe. We will see you with more Shikaro tomorrow. Bye-bye.
See ya! And it's Sekiro.